morning, everyone. Welcome to Delta Entertainment. I am your host, Lincoln Kenobi. And before we get started, I'd like guys, please hit that like button and please subscribe to my channel. Would appreciate that very, very much. All right, let's get into this. All right, we got some news that are from yesterday. And this video is going to be due to Pedro Pascal, his TV show, The Last of Us Season 2, and the Fantastic Four First Steps. So our first topic of the day will be Fantastic Four First Steps undergoing reshoots nearly 2 months before release. Our alarming sign of trouble for the film that was supposed to save the MCU. So this reminds me of what happened with Captain America: Brave New World. They had so many reshoots, rewritten scripts, poor test screenings, and the movie, of course, it flopped completely, bro. It totally flopped. So, but I did say in my review that it was fine, but it had a lot of hiccups in there. They had a lot of mistakes in there. But this one right now, of course, we've seen red flags on female Silver Surfer and another red flags on their changes on Sue Storm and Johnny Storm. That's not looking good. And now there's been recent reshoots going on with this. That's not a good sign. So let's take a read at this article and then we will discuss the next one. So here we go. Marvel's Fantastic Four First Steps is entering dangerous territory with the late stage reshoots just months before it hits the big screen. With 2.5 months until its scheduled July 25th release date, the highly publicized Marvel reboot is currently undergoing filming once again in Los Angeles, and for many, this echoes a familiar disaster for Marvel Studios and Disney. So here we go. Julia Garner as Shia LaBeouf on the set of Fantastic Four First Steps for additional photography in Los Angeles. So there she is right now. I'm gonna take a guess. Let me see if okay, we gotta fix that. All right, give me a minute. All right, I am going to take a guess that this is before she became the Silver Surfer. This is my guess, But, that's the way it is. All right, so let's get back into our topic here. Recent set photos reveals... Yep, here we go. Just making sure everything was fine that you guys can see it. Reveal Julia Garner filming scenes as Shia LaBeouf, the female Silver Surfer, wearing a white cosmic pattern dress and sporting long blonde hair, notably absent any trace of her Silver Surfer form. No chrome skin, no board, no motion capture suit. Just a solemn figure staring out at the shoreline. This could mean the studio's adding in flashback scenes of the female Silver Surfer late in the game. It's a striking image because it might mean Marvel is still figuring out who or what this character even is. Too late for reshoots? Yeah, they are kind of late on this. They are a bit late. And this, like I said, this is reminding you of Captain America: Brave New World. For a visual effects heavy blockbuster like Fantastic Four, reshoots this close to release are not typically typical and they are extremely alarming. These films require months of CGI, rendering especially with characters like Galactus and cosmic carols like the Silver Surfer scenes. Film now will go straight into the visual effects pipeline under extreme time constraints. This is exactly how quality suffers. And we've seen it before from Marvel as recently as this year. Yep, there it is right here. Like I said, Captain America: Brave New World and famously underwent massive reshoots just months before its release, and the final product showed every crack with a clunky narrative, CGI inconsistencies, and awkward pacing. For the film became one of the worst performing summer Marvel entries in history. Despite heavy marketing and patriotic brand, it collapsed at the box office. Now Fantastic Four is showing the same symptoms through these late stage reshoots. While we can't be sure how extensive these reshoots are, it's still troubling that this late in the game the studio is filming. Yeah, like I said, dude, this Oh my god. This is becoming really bad, bro. This has been bad. This has been really, really bad for Marvel right now. Right now, I'm looking at all this, and there's no point in reading the rest of it. But like I said, dude, I mean, this is not a good sign. This is truly not a good sign for Marvel, especially that this is the start of the new phase. This is not a good sign. So let's get on to the next one that Pedro Pascal's project is, and it is none other than The Last of Us season two viewership. The Last of Us season two viewership tanks after controversial Joel and Abby scene in the second episode. So I've discussed this as other YouTubers have, and like The Last of Us season, The Last of Us Part 2 game, Joel was only playable for 5 minutes. He was only playable for 5 minutes, and of course, they killed him off immediately, bro. Because Abby wanted revenge because Joel killed her father, who was the surgeon that was trying to do a surgery on Ellie, and Joel didn't want that to happen, so he killed him and didn't feel no remorse for him. So, of course, in The Last of Us Season 2, Episode 2, without wasting time, they did the same thing. They killed him off. So right now, the show has been tanking with viewerships going down. So let's take a look at this article. So right now, let's see. I know it's right here. Here it is. According to Programming Insider, the season 2 premiere pulled in 938,000 linear viewers in the U.S. Episode 2 saw that number fail to just 643,000, a staggering 31.5% drop. Episode 3 posted a partial recovery with 768,000 viewers, but it still trailed the premiere by over 170,000. The numbers point to a clear reaction. Viewers were blindsided and some checked out. The Rotten Tomatoes also reflected a shift in Sentinel. The audience score, once comfortably in the mid-60s, fell to 49% following the controversial episode. Meteoric showed a similar trend, with its user rating dropping from 6.3 to 4.1. Like I said, ever since Joel died, just like the game, it went to a flop. It went to a total flop. And we can see it right here on the Rotten Tomatoes score. So as you can see, of course, the critics still rated it at 95. But on the Rotten Tomatoes side, we got it at a 42%. Guys are not liking the show. And of course, Grace Randolph, I'm sure you heard, she had a rage on it and she quit doing the review on the Last of Us Season 2. I knew it was gonna flop. I was gonna watch it and review it, but I decided not to, bro. I decided not to, so I don't waste my time. But it's like I said, dude. These are not looking with Pedro Pascal's state projects, bro. The Last of Us Season 2, and of course, Fantastic Four First Steps. But you know, hey, it is what it is, bro. That's how it is. So. You guys let me know in the comments, what do you guys think of this, bro? Especially with Fantastic Four. You guys let me know, do you think Fantastic Four will still make money? Or do you still think it won't? You guys let me know in the comments below. And especially for The Last of Us Season 2, me personally, I don't think this is going to make it. I don't think it's going to make it. So, we'll see. So please, share this video, post a comment below, let me know your thoughts. And again, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for being part of the channel. And I hope to see you guys until next time. Bye, everyone.